What's up everybody, Alvaro here from Alvaro Barrios Digital. In this week's video, I am debunking the mystery of what the difference is between lead generation ads and conversion ads, because I do see a lot of people get confused with this, and rightfully so, because it's hard to differentiate between the two, especially when your goal is to do lead generation, and so that naturally leads you to choose the lead generation objective. But I'm going to break down why you really don't want to do that in 99% of all cases, and instead you want to use conversion ads. So where you pick this is at the campaign level. So when you click create campaign, there you see all the different objectives. One of the options you get lead generation, and then one of the options you get conversion. So in your mind, if your goal is to generate leads, which is probably, anywhere between 70 to 90% of the ads that I run for all my clients, a lot of other people's propensity is like, okay, well, I want to generate leads, therefore I should choose the lead generation objective. And again, that makes total sense, but the lead generation objective is completely different from the conversions objective. So what happens when you choose lead generation objective? What that does is that it creates a campaign where when people click on the ad, instead of taking them to your landing page or website or anything like that, it actually pops up a form right there on Facebook, and that's where they fill out their information. You can have additional text in there saying, okay, cool, this is why you want to opt in, these are the benefits, boom, boom, boom. But then right there within Facebook, without actually leaving the platform, they fill out their information. Not only that, but also Facebook auto-populates whatever information they already have available, right? So if they already have the person's email, they auto-populate it, their name, all that kind of good stuff. So it's a super seamless and easy way for someone to fill out a form. They never have to leave the platform, so it doesn't interrupt their browsing experience. They click submit, they close the form, it goes away, and they just keep scrolling. So from a user standpoint, it actually is a very good and convenient experience. And also from a lead generation standpoint, it is a good experience in the sense that you will get a lot of leads, and I'm talking about a ton of leads for very cheap. I'm pretty sure it's a strategy that generated the most leads at the cheapest cost for my clients when I was using lead generation ads when they first came out. Because when I first came out, I thought this was brilliant, but you'll find out in a second why I don't think so anymore. I actually never ever run lead generation ads now at this point. So why do I not run lead generation ads, even though like I tested it when it first came out and it generated tons and tons of leads at a very cheap cost? Well, the reason for that is because we discovered with clients that the quality of the leads was very low, and I'm talking extremely low, right? So yes, you would get a gazillion leads for pennies on the dollar sometimes, and that was awesome. It was very exciting, but no one could get a hold of these leads, and the email open rates were low, all that stuff. They would never pick up the phone, assuming they gave their phone number and stuff like that. And so just the quality of the leads was very poor, and part of the reason for that is because of how seamless the process is. So while it's a good thing that it's seamlessness can be good, it also can be bad. And that's because when it's too seamless, they're not putting too much thought into why they're actually filling out the form and why they want to get in touch with you in the first place. And like I said, Facebook actually auto-populates the information, and so they're thinking even less, right? So they just see, oh, cool ad, form pops up, their info is already submitted, boom, they click the finalize button or call to action button, and then it's done, right? Super seamless. So they never put too much thought into what they were actually doing, and so therefore the quality of those leads was always very low. And in speaking with other ad managers, I can tell you they all experience the exact same thing, that when you run these lead generation ads, yes, you're gonna get a ton of leads, yes, they're gonna be super cheap, but the quality of them is very low, and obviously we want quality over quantity, and that's why lead generation ads are not usually the best choice. Conversion ads, on the other hand, that is when you send them over to a website, be it your landing page or maybe even just the homepage of your website, and there they perform some sort of action like filling out a form and stuff like that. And yes, you're gonna get fewer leads that way, and they will be more expensive, but they're gonna be much more qualified. Why? Because they took more steps to actually fill out that form. They had to leave the platform, which, remember, people go on Facebook and Instagram to get away from things, right? To see what their friends are up to, see what they're posting. They're not going on there to actually be advertised to. So you're taking them away from that. They go to your website and they fill out a form line by line, right? It's not auto-populated for them, and they go through that whole process. So clearly they're a much more qualified person and much more likely to open your emails and ultimately buy from you. And that's obviously the goal right there. The one scenario you could potentially use lead generation ads, and I personally don't have any experience this myself, but I have heard one person fine experience with this is that if you use text message marketing or SMS marketing as part of your stack, lead generation objective could be beneficial because you can collect people's phone numbers there. And again, if it's auto-populated, it'll already be in there. And I have heard of an instance where someone did some text campaigns and they got good results, but that was just a one-off. I've literally never heard anyone else have any type of experience with lead generation ads. And so therefore, I just really don't recommend them for 99.9% of people out there. So hopefully that made sense and I was able to demystify the difference between lead generation and conversion ads. So even when you do want to generate leads as your goal for Facebook, don't choose lead generation, choose conversion. You're going to get better qualified leads that way. So hopefully that made sense. And if you liked what you saw here in this video and you'd like to know if there's a way that we can work together, head on over to alvaroberrios.com/FBhelp. You're going to fill out a brief form there. That way I get to know you and your business a little bit more. And then we'll hop on a call and we'll figure out what the best solution is for your business based upon your specific objectives. So I will put that in the link below so you can go ahead and check it out. So if you found this video helpful, please support the channel by hitting that like button and leave your comments below. Let me know what else you would like for me to cover and I'll try to cover it as best as possible. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss any new videos when we put them out. That's all I've got for you today. Take care and see you soon.